and welcome back to my channel. My name is David and this is my closet. And here we like to talk about handbags, accessories, small leather goods, luxury, lifestyle, all of those things from my point of view, the male point of view. So if that's something that's interesting to you, please subscribe to my channel. As always, I'm working really hard to grow my channel. As I'm filming this right now, I'm so close to my 1,000 subscriber goal, just a hair over 100 away. So if you're watching this video and you like this kind of content, please hit that subscribe button. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, but it supports me immensely and I will be forever grateful. Today's video is an unboxing collab with one of my friends here on YouTube, Autumn of Autumn Beckman. If you have never seen her channel, first off, where are you? Do you live under a rock? Because there's no way you found me but never found her. Her channel is really amazing. Her channel is all about luxury living on a budget, which I do like. She is actually the reason I was able to buy a lot of these things is because of her. She taught me how to use Fashion File and how the pre-loved market is not a bad or scary place, you know, what to look for, how to look for things, all of that, plus some luxury alternatives. So amazing creator. If you don't already follow her, please make sure you go down and check her video out and follow her. And if you're coming from her channel and you've never seen me, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Please hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment, do all of the things. So I'm filming this and it's pretty late. It's about 10:30 at night on Saturday. My sister owns a dance studio and my nieces obviously dance there, and they just had their annual recital, which is a really big deal. My nieces are all in competitive numbers and they do all sorts of really cool things. I grew up around dance and competitive dance, so I love it. And I do love to go to their recital because I get to see all the routines in one place. Whereas when we go to dance competitions, if you've ever been, there's hours and hours of time that you don't really care because, you know, other studios and stuff performing. Not that you don't care, but they're not your dancers. To watch one, and then there's a 4-hour break, awards, another dancer. It's a pain, and I love to go, but with my schedule, I just don't get to go. So it's nice to go to recital where I can see all of my nieces' routines all at once and enjoy them. Last week, and I don't remember what day, but Autumn, we have a group chat with a handful of us. And she will sometimes send bags that she finds listed for sale that are good deals. And, you know, it's either sharing like, hey, if anyone's looking for this, here it is. Or sometimes it's, what do you guys think about this? Does this seem a little crazy? Or, hey, I'm considering buying this. Let me know. Well, a couple of weeks ago, and I could be on my timeline, it could have been a day before, but she had asked about the Givenchy Antigona. And as you know, I have the black one, which is right back there. And I absolutely love that bag. It's one of my favorite handbags of all times. I think it's just so classy and edgy at the same time. I know she had mentioned that she'd wanted one for a while. And I told her, you know, hey, here's a few things that I've learned to look for. For example, the newer models, the straps are detachable. The original models that came out, they're not. So I kind of showed her what to look for. And I told her, anytime you find one, send it to me. Because I consider myself an expert on these bags because I love them so much. These bags, to me, are one of my holy grails. I think they're just absolutely beautiful. Well, hers, and you'll go check hers out because she got a really good deal. She got a better deal than me. Of course, assuming that it's in the condition that it appears to be in. That's a disclaimer buying anything. And about 2 or 3 days later, this one popped up, and actually it's a lie. This had been on there, but it popped up on sale. It went to the 20% off, I believe. And it wasn't as good of a deal as hers, nearly as good. But it did appear to be in a really good shape, and it's one of the colors I want. As you guys know, I'm not really on an Hermes journey. I know Hermes is a lot of people's holy grail, and it's kind of their like end-all bag. They make beautiful bags, but for me right now, I'm not there, and I don't know if I ever will be, to be honest. But these are kind of like my Birkin. I love these bags, and I want it. There's a handful of colors that I want, and this one popped up. It appeared to be pretty decent condition for the price. These bags sometimes are really hard though because they don't wear well. And I don't know if it's the way people use them. I don't really know, but if you look at these pre-loved, you have to look hard to find some that look brand new. So anyway, I'm going to get into it here. You already know what it is, but you don't know what color. While I'm unboxing, What do you think the color is? Start brainstorming. If you've watched me before, you might be able to guess it or narrow it down at least, because there's really only a few that I want. So I think there's maybe 3 total that I want. Here it is, the giant box. So yeah, that's always fun. And then here it is all wrapped up. And then fairly well cushioned. Not the best job I've seen, but not bad. My black one came with 2 like medium boxes stacked on top of each other, and that bag was in there like Fort Knox. This wasn't quite as good, but it's fine. We're not gonna complain. Here it is with the confetti, and I'm assuming the file and stuff's in there. I don't really know. I don't need it, so I don't care. I'm gonna set this to the side. And here is the bag in the fashion file paper with the little sticker. And there's the nail file. So here we are, and I can feel it. It feels like a Givenchy Antigona. And just because I grabbed my black one here, just to have it ready for support. I'm so excited. The color in the photos, it looks like the exact color I want. I know there's different shades of this color, so it's kind of hard to tell with the lighting, but I think it's exactly the one I was looking for. And let's hope that it's good, guys, because I'm nervous. So it is a navy blue, small, sugar goat skin Givenchy Antigona, or Antigona, however you want to say it. So the same exact bag in blue. And at a glance here, it looks pretty much exactly how I knew it would be. And I'll show you the flaws that I knew existed as we kind of go around it here. So one flaw that you can see is it does have a little nick here in the corner, and I could see that photographed. It was hard to tell what corner it actually was on. I was hoping it would be the back, but I think it's okay because honestly, it's pretty low on there. Like if it was sitting down, you're not really going to notice it. And I may be able to work on it before I decide if I'm going to keep it. Of course, I will have to look at it, examine it, and just try to see if there's anything I can do. It might be just a little bit of color transfer from something else, and maybe some good conditioning can help it, but we will see. Of course, it has the silver hardware and the big silver chunky zipper, the rolled handles. This one, there were 2 for sale that were roughly the same price. Actually, there was one a little bit cheaper, but the handles were really warped back, which I'm a little bit concerned with just because these are the glazed rolled handles. So I don't know if they'll be able to really be reshapen very easily. And overall, the bag just noted some more wear. This is the only thing that I could see on this bag. And I'll be honest, it's photographing because of all the lights, I think worse than it is. And then there is a scuff here as well that was photographed. But again, this leather does do that. I mean, it's leather, so it gets some wear. And then the bottom is pretty good as well. Little scuff here on the back side. Like I said, I really hoped that this was on the back. It's not, but I think it's okay. Of course, I'll let you guys know if for whatever reason I did decide to return the bag. But right now, I'm not thinking I'm going to, based off what I'm seeing. And then of course you open it, and the only thing about these bags that I don't like is the handles are in the way. And it's sometimes hard to get in and out. So here is the inside as it comes. Let me sniff it here. Smells good. So just like my last one, it comes with the Givenchy dust bag, which I do like when they come with those. And then it comes with the detachable crossbody strap, or not crossbody, shoulder strap. I don't use these, so I'm not too terribly worried about it, but it does look like it has been used. You know, there's definitely a little bit of warping as far as the shape, but that's pretty expected if it's something that's been used. And of course, it has the chunky metal hardware that, you know, lines up with the groove on the bag and slips on. Like I said, I don't carry these as shoulder bags, so I'm not too concerned about this, but it does have it. And then something I really, really enjoy about this colorway that drove me nuts about my black one is the interior is actually this beige color instead of black. My black one is black on black, so you can't see in there. So I actually had to buy an organizer from Zumoni in like a light gray color so I can actually see in my bag. So on the front here, there's a couple slip pockets, and then on the back there is a zipper pocket with the Givenchy logo kind of branded on it. It smells great. I will go ahead and just slip the strap on here just so you can see. So here it is with the strap on. As you can kind of see, there's a notch there and the notch there. They just line up and go right on. I will link my black unboxing that I did like a little over a year ago, I think. I kind of go into more detail on that one. Now this one was in better shape than this one. Unfortunately, with inflation, I paid roughly about the same. I think I paid a little bit less for the blue one, but let's just say roughly the same overall because it's not much. This one was in brand new condition. This one definitely has some flaws, but I don't think it's anything that's worth not keeping the bag for. You know what I mean? Because these bags they just wear. These bags do not always wear well. So sometimes you kind of get what you get. But this is a bag, most definitely, I will never buy new. And that's because brand new, these are like $2,700 now and pre-loved. The highest I've really ever seen one is maybe $1,600. Usually in good to excellent shape, they're in the 12 to 14. And then in some of the rougher conditions, you can see them down in the 400s or 500s. Now Autumn got a really good deal on hers. I'm not going to spoil anything, but when you go watch it, again, assuming the condition is as expected, she got a steal. So I forgot to tell you the price, I think, because I'm filming this now. Sorry, there's a lot of noise in my house right now. My black one that I bought a little over a year ago, March of 23, I paid $13.95. And for the blue one that I just unboxed, I got it for $12.50. So I did pay less for this one, so. But let me know what you guys think of mine. I'm going to do some investigating on it just to see kind of what's going on here with the scratch. Like I said, I don't think it's anything worth getting rid of because the truth is with these boxes or these bags being pretty boxy and structured, they get bumped up against stuff. I luckily have been able to buff out all the issues I've had with this one, but I have put a couple of scuffs on the corners of this bag because there's just nowhere for it to go. It doesn't fold in. I mean, it's a structured bag. So if you're going to accidentally bump against something, there's no give. So unfortunately, things like this probably are bound to happen. So like I said, I don't think it's anything worth getting rid of the bag for, but I'd like to know your guys' opinion. Once I kind of investigate the bag, maybe clean it up a little bit, I will let you guys know what exactly I'm going to do. As I said, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep it because this colorway is perfect and I just don't see them in this colorway in any better condition for this price. Okay, I'm actually really impressed. So I just used a little bit of leather cleaner and gave it a little small buff with very light pressure. And I went ahead and leather conditioned it. That's why it's damp, but I think it worked. I think I got it out. So here it is a little bit buffed out. And if you notice, it's definitely smaller. So it's not perfect yet, but I'm also hesitant to rub too much because you just don't want to mess up the finish. But I'm actually really pleased with that. There's a little bit of it there, and whatever they've rubbed against is also right there on the piping. I'm not going to mess with that too much because piping scares me. But, I mean, that looks almost perfect. Like you can barely see it now. So very pleased with that. Super excited, guys. Tell me what you think. Also, make sure you subscribe if you don't already, and then don't forget to go check out my friend Autumn's video because she got a freaking steal on hers, and I'm crossing my fingers that hers is as perfect as mine. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Autumn, for doing this collaboration with me. I'm forever grateful. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video. There's going to be more to come on this bag. I promise you that. but I will see you next time. Don't forget to watch Autumn's video if you haven't yet, and then let her know what you think of hers as well. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.